Hello, I'm Stuart Bloor. Welcome to episode 3 of our weekly video podcast. I'm in a very quiet place right now, the players' changing room, and I'm all on my own. But it's a TNS Ladies special this week, and our first interview was conducted in a very busy and noisy venue following the ladies' presentation as we caught up with Pete Wilson. I hope that people can hear us over the noise, of course, because it's a very busy evening here at the venue, but it's been a great presentation evening.
Oh, yeah, I mean, what a remarkable season yet again, and it's great to get everyone in the same room and celebrate everything from our young squads right through to our ladies' first team. It's just exceptional.
And as you say, it has been a great evening. Lots of awards as well, from the under-12s right the way to the senior side. And as someone who's been an umbrella person in terms of what's been going on at Parkour, it must give you great satisfaction to see each of those girls pick up a medal or trophy or award this evening.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's not just this year. For some of them, it's years of hard work, and some we've had at the club for years now. In terms of like Caitlin's back, that's been here 7 years. Unfortunately, she left tonight after a great spell, and we've got some youngsters here like Bella Haywood, who picked up a couple of awards. She's been here for a couple of years as well, and it's just great to see them going back year after year, because they don't have to. This is their choice. They enjoy the experience that much that it's just fantastic, and everyone should be rewarded for their hard work.
And as we look back on the last season for the senior ladies side, promotion of course, everyone expected it to be tough. Well, it was, but overall the team did very well.
Oh, exceptionally well. I mean, we set out at the beginning, and I said we want to stay up. That's the paramount thing we had to do. And we achieved that by Christmas, and I think it's credit to them. I mean, after Christmas we lost 2 games, and they were to the top 2 teams in the league, to Wolves, to Loughborough. So it just shows we can compete on a more regional, more national level with teams who are bigger than us, bigger infrastructure, bigger budgets, and we've done that, and the girls have been exceptional. And do you know what? You look at our team, and actually we should have achieved more. Last day of the season we lost out on 3rd place because we got a draw at Solihull, and we dropped by 2 points. And that just dropped us to 6th, mid-table finish, which is still fantastic and still above the other team that got promoted in the progression now. So, yeah, it's been a great season, and a highlight, obviously, beating Wolves in the league at Keys Park, and obviously the reserves picking up the Shropshire Cup.
Now, Pete, you have been here for a number of years, an eternity as far as this level of football is concerned. And while we're talking, we can hear the girls out there, they're enjoying themselves, of course, this evening.
Yeah.
But, as they say, all good things must come to an end, and this is your final season.
Yeah, it's been an emotional 7 years from when I started, and I was just shadowing the then under-16 development squad, to winning the futsal, to being to Barcelona with our under-16s, to being assistant manager of 18s, manager of 16, 18s, overseeing the whole programme as well. So we developed in this time our 12s, our 10s, our 8s, our 14s, who have been magnificent this year, winning the Shropshire Cup. Yeah, just seeing that, and the big highlight for me is having 2 adult teams. We're the first team since Shrewsbury Town back in 2002 to have more than 1 adult team in the county. And the even bigger pinnacle was them going and lifting the Shropshire Cup. You know, and all that. It is sad, but I think it's in a great position now with great people behind the club to progress and develop even further.
And you have won some silverware, as you've said, during those 7 years. Behind you, as we talk right now, is the Welsh Premier League trophy, which the senior men's side have won for 6 years on the bounce. Now, putting you on the spot, Pete, out of all the silverware that you've accumulated with TNS Ladies, which piece stands out for you?
I think there's 2, but they're the same sort of reward. It was when we won the futsal nationally, so both with the under-16s and the under-10s won the National Futsal Cup in 2013 and 2015 respectively. I had to think then. And you know what, those days, both days when, and this is why I can't pick them, we both got through, we both big name clubs. Our 16s beat Tottenham Hotspur in the group stage. Michelle Pascoe, who's still with us, scored the winner, an absolute worldie that day. Under-10s beat Crystal Palace in the final. And both finals we won on by 3 penalties, with our keeper saving 3 and us scoring the 3. And do you know what? They were the 2 memorable days, but there's been so many to pick from.
Pete, on behalf of everyone at the New Saints Football Club, I want to thank you for everything you've done, not only for the ladies but also for the club as a whole, and to wish you all the very, very best in the future.
Thank you very much.
TNS Ladies had a very successful season, and on an individual basis so did Charlotte Canlett. Anyway, as the noise levels in the venue increased, we retreated, like I am now, to a much quieter part of Park Hall. So Charlotte, you have scored a hat-trick before in your playing career. Tell us about that.
That was a while ago. That was in America. I was playing against Shorter.
Whereabouts in America was that?
Alabama, against Shorter. Coach came over, scouted us from TNS, playing at TNS. We both went to different colleges, and then we met up there against each other, and I managed to score 4 against that team. So it's a bit of a bragging right there.
Well, you didn't quite get 4 this evening,
Not quite.
but you did get a hat-trick. Players Player of the Year, Supporters Player of the Year, and actually Player of the Year as well. Now, the first 2 I knew about because I had the notes for the presentation, but the third one, that was actually people who voted here on the night. They wrote a name, put it in a bucket, and you won unanimously. Which of those 3 awards would stand out for you this evening?
I think the Players Player. Like, it's nice that the supporters have voted for me, but ultimately it's a team game. I want to play for the team. And I think we've got a good team at the minute in TNS. So yeah, Players Player definitely by far.
And it is a great accolade to be chosen by your peers, because they're the ones, I suppose the coaches have a say as well, but they're the ones who see you week in, week out, in the dressing room as well as on the pitch, and for them to vote for you, well, that's a tremendous honour indeed.
Yeah, I think the mentality goes through training as well, it's not on the pitch. Like, every week, might not have a good game, but at training, I'm 100% every week, and I think that carries through the season, and I think that's probably why I got the majority of the votes with that. Over games, I think it's more what I do in training. So.
And looking back over 2016-17, what was your favourite game and why?
Definitely the 3-0 win over Wolves. Great ground, Hensfield Town, beautiful pitch, and it was the upset of the season. The only team to beat Wolves, and we did it in style.
And you did a fantastic interview afterwards as well, on the pitch.
Not like this. It was a good game. And I think from there, that was our 3rd win in a row, and I think from there we just went up and up and up. We didn't expect to have a chance of finishing 3rd this season, but we did, and luckily we finished 5th, but down to goal difference in the end, so yeah, we did well.
And of course, back to your favourite game from last season, the Wolves game at Hensford Town. It was a pivotal game because TNS Ladies had just got promoted, a higher division, much tougher. I think most of us would probably have been happy with 1 place above the relegation spots. But you actually went on, as you said, you were 3rd at one stage. So you surprised yourselves in the nicest possible way.
Yeah, we did very well. In the change room, everyone was sat there very nervous, apprehensive about what was going to come at us. And I think that made us fight on together as a team. There was no great individual performances. It was a team effort, that game. Everyone played tremendous. I think Stacey had a great game, Hannah had a great game, and their defenders, people don't highlight defenders very often, but they kept us in the game and made us able to get forward and do what we needed to do. So yeah, pivotal in our season.
Emily Ridd scored a couple, you scored a penalty, and this evening...
I don't do that very often.
During the presentation, we've been watching various slides, and that penalty has appeared on the screen for us all to see. Very cool, as if it was Chris Sargent or Alex Darlington from the first team. A key goal, of course, because he gave TNS a 2-0 lead, which was then added to, so a good win in the end. Yeah,
it gave us a bit of a breather, a bit of time to compose ourselves, get our shape, and then go forward and let them attack us. When they were attacking us, we managed to get the break. It was a ball over the top for the 3rd goal. So.
Next season, 2017-18, what does that have in store, not only for TNS Ladies, but also for Charlotte Canlett?
Well, I've been offered positions, but I think TNS is where it's at. It's local to me. I need to be a role model, really, to the youth players that are coming through tonight. I said that this is where I got spotted for America, and this is where I'm going to finish up. I think it's a good opportunity to play.
Well, that's fantastic news. Very pleased to hear that indeed. Yeah. Anyway, is your stomach rumbling?
Yeah, let's go get the food.
Mine is. Let's go and get some food.
And the rosé.
If you're a fan of BBC Bargain Hunt, then you'll certainly appreciate the next interview, as we caught up not only with the Bargain Hunt team who were here at Park Hall, but in particular presenter Eric Knowles. First of all, Eric, tell us what you're doing here today at Park Hall.
Well, I'm one of the new 4 presenters on Bargain Hunt, and we're actually filming down the road at the Oswestry Showground. And we wanted to try and weave something in the way of the Oswestry community into our programme, and no better place to do it than Park Hall with all your football teams. So I've been going down memory lane, really. Many a Sunday morning I have spent actually watching my son play football, and I've just been tagging along, looking ridiculous with some very clever 15-year-olds. So, but you know, fabulous ground, fabulous building, and if I was living here, I'll tell you what, I'd be signing up. I mean, obviously not as a player, but definitely as a spectator.
Well, we're going to come on to that next, because you were on the pitch with those youngsters. We saw you score a goal as well.
Well, yeah, that's the miracle of television for you. That's all I can say on that one. But yeah, good fun. You know, I belong to an age where we played with a very heavy leather ball. So for me, it was almost like a baptism of fire to play with something so light. No wonder they can do so many fancy things with it. You couldn't do that in the days of the heavy leather stuff. No. Once you soaked it in water overnight with a few bricks on it, the first thing you would do, if you won the toss, you would kick off and you would make sure that ball headed straight for their centre half. He would then head it, and then I can tell you now, he'd be so dazed, he'd be out of the game for the first half hour. That's when men were men and footballs were, well, they were like cannonballs.
Well, Eric, a trip down memory lane indeed. Thank you for your time today, and we look forward to seeing the finished product on BBC in due course. Alice in Angerland, Deportivo, lack of talent, Ivory Toast. What's all that about? Well, I caught up with Rob Hughes and put that very question to him.
It's just the banter that we have here at the Monday Night League, with all its seriousness when it comes down to the trophies and the finals on presentation night. That bit of banter aside, with the funny names, some that we can't maybe pronounce live on camera.
Yeah, and you did mention that tonight is the presentation night, and while we've been doing our interview, people have seen clips of what's been going on. So although a little bit of fun in terms of the names, there's still a competitive edge to it at the end of the day. Yeah,
trophies up for grabs, prizes, we've got vouchers to use it here at the venue. So we've had 7 finals this evening, all with cash prizes or vouchers.
And we've also been watching some of the clips of the games that were played earlier today here at Park Hall. Rob, someone in the local area wants to get involved, wants to enter a team. What do they do?
So obviously now, end of the season, we'll have 2-week break, and then we'll come back hopefully on the 3rd of July, given that TNS don't have a home game that week in the Champions League. But if you contact me at rob.hughes at gotothevenue.com, or if you pop in one day, try and grab me, then I'll be happy to help you and get you registered for season 21.
21, that's a very good league indeed. Do people need to be Messis or Ronaldos to get involved?
You don't have to be Messis or Ronaldos. Any ability. We've got 4 different divisions at the moment, starting from maybe some of the boys that don't play regular football all the way to the Premier League, which you might have regular players and no sort of Cymru Alliance standard players, but don't let that put you off.
I hope you've enjoyed this week's podcast. Next week, episode 4 will be a Scotland special as we travel north of the English border. Why not subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to check out our website for all things Park Hall related, tnsfc.co.uk.